In today's class, we are going to discuss about problems which are based on slant triangular faces. Okay, if it is resting on slant triangular faces. So previous pyramid problems which we were dealing that involved axis which is inclined with respect to HP. Okay, so those problems we were discussing in the previous classes. The axis which is inclined with respect to VP, which is inclined with respect to HP, whether it is direct problem, whether it is your appears to be a problem. Those things we were discussing in previous problems. Both all the cases, that is pentagon, square, hexagon, all the three cases we have discussed. But when we are talking about if it is resting on slant triangular faces, in today's class we are going to learn about slant triangular faces. Now let us say if you are having a square pyramid, again there are a lesser number of problems which are there in the primer. And one more thing I need to tell you, that is problem number 13, 14 and 15. If you just go through problem number 13, 14 and 15 in your solids, problem number 13, 14 and 15, those are not available for your syllabus. That is a freely suspended problem. Those problem number 13, 14 and 15 are not there for syllabus, whereas that is in prisms. If you're coming back to pyramids, in pyramids also there are certain problems which are not there for syllabus. That is problem number 28, 29 and 30. Okay, so you go through those things. Those 6 problems are not there for your syllabus. And let us uh, go forward with the problems based on slant triangular faces. So today I'm going to just explain problem number 33. Okay, this problem number 33 I'm explaining. This is one of the problems which is it is resting on slant triangular faces. Okay, so let us say if you're having a square of 50 into 50. Okay, here in the question it is given as 35, so let me just change this. 35 and 35. It is a square of 35 into 35. Okay, so I'll draw the diagonal since it is a pyramid, square pyramid. So then the usual method, you are going to project it. Just how you are going to do it for normal problems based on pyramids, the same way you are going to again carry forward for the initial steps. Find the intersection point here. If you're not getting the intersection point, go to tools, IntelliSketch, go to relationships. For time being, you remove this midpoint so that you get the intersection here. Okay, I told you that first you have to draw the axis line. Axis height is 60, which is given in the question. So after that, you just join this. Okay, now when he says in the question, he will not be giving you that whether it is resting on one of its edges or not. If he says slant triangular face, if he says that it is resting on one of its slant triangular face, you have to draw this in edge condition. This particular condition should be in edge condition itself. Whenever in the question, if he says slant triangular face, okay, slant triangular face, whenever he says, then you have to draw this in edge condition itself. Slant triangular face means edge condition. Depending upon any kind of pyramid, it may be a square pyramid, it may be a pentagonal pyramid, it may be a hexagonal pyramid. Any particular pyramid, if he says slant triangular face, then you have to draw it in edge condition. You have to get the edge on the right side. Clear? Okay, then the rest of the position is the same. Again, after you draw this edge condition, then you just project this to VP, then you draw the axis line of whatever dimension he has given. Okay, whatever dimension is given in the question, that you draw. First you draw the axis, then you join this. Okay, next, since he says that it is resting on slant triangular face, now just to understand the term slant triangular face, if you are having a edge here, just see that this is particular edge which is there. So this particular face, this particular triangle you can see right in the top view. This particular triangle is one on which it is resting here. This face, this line is nothing but your slant triangular face. In the front view, it is not visible. So this is the slant triangular face on which it is resting. So the next step will become, here angle will not be given with respect to the HP. So angle will not be given. So what you need to do is, just go for move copy, select this, okay, move copy that. Then because we know that it is resting on this particular edge, I'm just going to rotate this, rotate it till it is parallel to XY line. Just make sure rotate copy is off whenever you're rotating. Whenever you're rotating, just make sure rotate copy is off. Okay. So this is resting on slant triangular face now. Naming again, I'm not going to do. You can just go through that for your from your primer itself. So I know this is O. I know O is here. Okay. Alignment indicator is very important. Just make sure that alignment indicator is very important. Okay. And also this maintain relationship should be on. I know this point is O1. Okay, I'm not getting the alignment indicator. If you're not getting the alignment indicator, just start with the point there. Now you're getting it. Okay, and your projection line should be straight enough. Okay, now that's it. That is O. Okay, now coming back to this one, let us say this is A, B, C, D. Then AB is on the left side. This one. This is A. Now here the naming will change. Okay, so this is A now. Okay, this is A, and this is B, and you will get D here and C here. The naming will change because of the position which is changed here. Okay, now this square face will be visible to you guys whenever you are seeing the face, because if you're seeing this from the top, the square face is visible to you. Okay, and whenever you're drawing the projection lines, make sure that you are showing the lines here, how it is going to be coming from. Okay, also you have to show this O1. So join this, and you have to split this line. Why you have to split this line is, this line you split it exactly at this O1, so that this particular part will become your axis line. Okay, change this to 0.35. Now when you're seeing this from top, this particular face is visible to you, this particular face. So this face is continuous. Okay, whereas this face which is at the bottom, that is not visible to you guys. So these two lines will be dashed lines. Okay, so these two you just change it to dashed lines. Later you select the other two lines also, change it to 0.5 mm. Okay, that is what is your top view. And always remember, whenever you are having problems based on slant edge or slant triangular face, it will always be appears to be. Okay, if it is, it will always be appears to be. Even if it is given as beta also, you can do that. Okay, the procedure remains the same. But in this case, the problem number 33, he says it is appears to be at an angle of 45. So I can draw this line at an angle of minus 45, or you can just take it as minus 135 here because you are drawing it this way. Okay, just select the whole thing and go for move copy again. Now when you are selecting move copy, you have to select the axis endpoint. So place it on the line, go for rotate. Okay, again you have to select this particular axis point and rotate it. So once this is done, then you have to you are just left with the final position. So from the endpoint, I know this is O. Okay, so O is resting here, so it is XY here. So O1 is somewhere here. So I know O1 is here. So I'll just complete this O1, O1. Okay, let us complete this right now itself. So this particular line is your axis line. Just change this to axis line. Done. Next, coming back to ABCD. Now I know that this particular point was that is this D and C, or C and D. Okay, so C and D is the line which is at this particular point. So this particular point is C and D. Okay, draw this two. Then you know this is A and B. A and B are here. So join all the 4 points. Make sure you change the thickness to 0.5 mm. Now again the same principle which we were using. Okay, if I am joining this, it is not cutting any face. If it is not cutting any faces of this particular square, now see this particular line which I am drawing right now, that is cutting the edge here. So that will be the only line which is dashed line. So change this to dash line. And there is no point drawing from here to here again because it is anyway not visible. So just change it to 0.5. This is your answer, which is for your problem of square, slant, triangular face on which it is resting. So any problem if it is given on slant triangular face, either it may be pentagon or hexagon, you must be able to do this. This is the procedure for your slant triangular face. I hope you are understanding this slant triangular face. Similar problems will be there. I have not shown many of the dimensions here. Just go for angle between. Okay, this is 45. Here there is no necessity for angle. The only angle is required here. Okay, so VP, HP, I'm naming and I'm not done this. So just go through this problem. The same procedure even for pentagon and hexagon, slant triangular face, it will apply. Okay, the next class I will be sharing you problem on slant edges. Okay.